The information provided in this episode is for informational purposes and does not intend to diagnose or replace therapy.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Living Your Best Life with Danya, the coach.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope you had a fantastic week, and thank you so much for joining me today. If you're just tuning in, today we're on part 6 of the Power of You series. We're going to talk about something that can change the entire trajectory of your life when you lean into it. The power of alignment. Let me tell you what alignment is, right? Alignment is when what you believe, what you say, and what you do all walk in the same path. Let's talk about it a little bit more. I want to be clear on something. Alignment is not about perfection. I hate the word perfect. Alignment is not about being perfect. It's about being your authentic self. It's the space where your values, your goals, and your everyday actions are walking in agreement instead of arguing with each other. And when you're out of alignment, oh baby, do you feel it. It's in your body, it's in your energy, it's in your relationship, it's in your career. You feel disconnected. Like what you're doing everything right, but still everything feels wrong. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've had seasons of misalignment. Most recently, a few years ago, I was wildly out of alignment. I had gotten the job I wanted, I had the responsibilities, I had the resume, I had the title, I had the pay, but I was not fulfilled. I was not happy. Every morning, I had to psych myself up just to go to work. Everything at work felt like a daunting task. My emails were heavy. I wasn't sleeping. I was always stressed. I had anxiety. I had to go through motions throughout the day, but I knew deep down inside, this isn't what I wanted. I had to pause and ask myself the hard questions. Am I living out my values? Is this role feeding my purpose, or is it just paying my bills? And what's the cost of staying in misalignment? When I got quiet enough to listen, the answer came fast. I was settling, and I knew I had to stop lying to myself. Now, here's the thing, my friends. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I quit my job. I'll be lying. But what I did do, I found what part of my job was aligned with what I really wanted to do in life, and I tied them together. That prompted me to I didn't have to any longer force myself to go to work, because now I had it all aligned. It was all together. It made sense. It clicked. It was like a puzzle. So what does alignment look like, my friends? Alignment is saying yes to opportunities that reflect your purpose. But more importantly, it's saying no to the things that drain you. It's choosing relationships that honor your growth, not just your comfort. Alignment is showing up as you, not the you that people expect you to be, but your authentic self. Alignment gives you clarity, my friends, confidence, courage. When you're in alignment, your decisions get easier. Your yes has weight to it. And your no brings you something so invaluable. It brings you peace. So how do I realign? If you feel off or you feel stuck, I want you to try a couple things. Number one, I want you to pause and reflect. Ask yourself the question, where in my life do I feel most at peace? Usually you'll find your alignment there. Number two, my one-on-one clients know this very well. When you sign up with me for coaching sessions, your first assignment is a time audit and a finance audit. You look at your calendar, you look at your bank statement. They will tell you what you're truly prioritizing. And odds are you'll be surprised. Number three, my friends, check for your core value conflicts. Are you being pulled in ways that go against the things that matter most to you? Against your own personal values and morals? And lastly, my friends, make micro adjustments. Alignment doesn't require you to do an overhaul of your entire life. It might mean one brave conversation, one boundary you have to set, one new habit you have to start. But it doesn't mean you got to do it all at once. So I have a prompt for you. I want you to ask yourself this week, and I want you to text me the answer to the question. That's the most important part. Text me, 772-256-3860. But I want you to ask yourself, where am I out of alignment? And what's one thing I can shift this week to come back into integrity with myself? Take a deep breath, be honest, and then I want you to take action. Next, my friends, your affirmation of the week. Ready? Here it goes. When I move in alignment, I move in power. I want you to say it again. I want you to say it louder, and I want you to mean it. When I move in alignment, I move in power. Say it every day, a couple times a day. Finally, friends, remember, alignment is not a destination. It is a daily choice that we make. And the most powerful version of you is the one that walks in truth. So this week, I challenge you to stop forcing what doesn't fit. Instead, flow in the direction of what fuels you. Speaking of fueling your growth, next week, we're diving into the power of boundaries. Because once you're aligned with who you are and where you're headed, you have got to protect that peace, that clarity, and that power with strong, unapologetic boundaries. Don't miss it. The next episode is going to be a game changer for your confidence, your relationships, and your energy. If you're loving this series and you want to go deeper, join me in the Power of You workshop. It's an interactive space where we're going to turn these insights into real life action. You'll get tools, you'll get coaching in a group setting, a community there to support you and help you step fully into your power. Go to my website, DaniaTheCoach.com. Send me a note. Tell me you're interested. We're going to do it together. Because remember, my friend, you're absolutely amazing.
Love today's episode? Carry the message with you, literally. Check out our exclusive shirts and hoodies at DaniaTheCoach.com. Each piece is made to inspire confidence, strength, and purpose. Just like this podcast. Stay cozy, stay bold, and rep your growth. See you next time.